Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Al, the owner and founder of TICKR Finance and TICKR Apparel, where our mission is to close the wealth gap in the U.S. through crypto assets and dope fashion. Of course, you can visit www.tickerapparel.com. That's on your screens below to learn more. Every purchase made on the website, you will receive 10% of the gross sale back in Satoshis. Uh, it's not being done anywhere, and we're super excited to be the first on YouTube to pull it off. So I appreciate the love and support, everybody. Uh, this is your first time to the channel. Welcome. If you're returning, man, I welcome as well, and thank you for tapping in. So we'll go ahead and get into the reason why you guys are here. Uh, hey, this is a dope shirt my wife made. This is actually not an official ticker shirt, but we may put this on the website. We may get this done. So this is actually a custom Gucci, authentic Gucci scarf embroidered t-shirt. Some try to show y'all that. You can't really see the Gucci G's because it's kind of this iridescent depending on the angles you get, but it's dope. Anyway, uh so the reason why you're here, yeah, let's talk about that. I probably should take my glasses. I'm looking in the screen and I'm sure you guys can see the monitor. But anyway, uh the reason you guys are here and the reason I wanted to talk to you about, somebody hit me up. Hold up, man. Somebody hit me up. Uh yeah. So real quick, the reason I wanted to top it up with you guys is to talk about uh why or how you can become, and how I plan to become. Let me take my shades off. How I plan to become a crypto millionaire within the next, let's call it, uh, 3 to 5 years. That's what the title says. So that's what 3 to 5 years. So number one, let me get right to it. What are you gonna need? You're gonna need about $10,000 to do that. Man, I still got this down to my eye. I just noticed it. It won't go away. So you're gonna need about 10 grand to pull this off. That's number one. Uh, and then you're gonna need a crap ton of patience. Right now, we're in a mature bull market, and you got to be careful about trying to chase gains at this point. Obviously, Bitcoin and most altcoins have traded sideways for several months, and so with that, um, there's a lot of conversation in the crypto Twitter sphere and on YouTube, especially this past week, that Bitcoin has crossed some bullish thresholds in the short term, and so we could be going back up and heading into another leg of this bull market. That's yet to be seen. Nobody knows the future. However, in terms of how I think you can ensure the best chances of becoming a crypto millionaire in the next 3 to 5 years is, while no one can time the market, everything right now feels extremely frothy to me. The real estate market, the stock market's cooled off a little bit, but stock market, real estate market, crypto, everything, there's bull markets, there's bear markets. So you have to be careful with, uh, oh crap, my bad, guys. Let me send this text message real quick to my wife. She hit me up while I was recording the video. Let me tell her, recording a video. Let them know. Yeah. So, well, okay. Yeah. So I was talking about everything. All markets have a shelf life. Uh, this bull market is mature for crypto. This started at the end of 2020. We're in 2022, so we're a year and a half into it, and the stock market has been really in a bull market since President Obama took office. So we haven't had a significant, even we had a pullback. That COVID pullback is what that was. That wasn't a true recession in the sense of, like, there was things deeply depressed for an extended period of time. That didn't happen like it did in the housing market. Man, this guy's killing me. I need to put a warm rag or something on that. Anyway, um, so how's the $10,000 going to work? What I believe is going to happen is, typically in crypto, in a bear market, you're going to get 80 to 90% crash on everything. A lot of altcoins and projects will likely disappear. This is going to be the time because this happens every cycle. Just for context, and reference, it globally only 3.5% of people own crypto assets. So we're still really, really early. Really, really early. So that's a reason to be super optimistic. More people are going to come to the table. But what happens, like people are kind of swimming around, prices are inflated, a lot of hype around NFTs. When the market crashes, a lot of people who were kind of swimming around the outskirts, but didn't make a purchase, didn't buy anything, be like, told you it was a scam, told you it's not a real thing. And then they'll step back. This happened to me in 2017, 2018. I was highly skeptical of Bitcoin. Bitcoin was mooning and going through the roof, and I was like, nah, something's up. And it crashed. Went from 20,000 to $3,000. I'm like, told y'all I was some trash. Little did I know it was going to run back up to 60,000, which is like a 20x from the bottom over the next 2 years or so. So I say that to say that's why I said 3 to 5 years. So once this bull market ends, generally speaking, the next bull market is marked by Bitcoin halving. I think the next Bitcoin halving happens in 2024, 2025. I believe it's 2024. And that event is just when the amount of Bitcoin that Bitcoin miners can mine, it's basically less Bitcoin available. And so obviously scarcity drives value. More people, and I think I said that right. I should probably look into the Bitcoin halving, so I'm telling you guys the right information. Uh, Let me just kind of see if I can look that up real quick. And I won't do a screen share today. We're just having a little bit of real talk. Bitcoin halving. What the definition of a bit, according to Investopedia, one of the most pivotal events on block Bitcoin's blockchain is halving. It induces inflation in the cryptocurrency price by reducing the number of Bitcoin in circulation and increasing demand for Bitcoin. So exactly what I told. Yeah, I was right. Okay. So that typically marks a new bull market for all cryptos. Now, when the halving happens, doesn't mean it happens like immediately, or the halving happens on that specific day, but it's not a scenario where the price will immediately increase. So right now, let me see, Bitcoin last halved in May 11, 2020. So for context, May 11, 2020, Bitcoin actually went on the run at the end of 2020. So that's something you want to keep in mind. So May of 2020 is when the halving happened. Like October, November 2020 is when everything went absolutely crazy. The next Bitcoin halving is when Bitcoin halving 2024, March 2nd, 2024 is when it's projected to take place. So roughly about 2 years from now. So I say 3 to 5 years. So you got to think, if this previous halving was an indicator, then we're looking at a Bitcoin halving in March, basically 2 years from today, or 2 years from right now. And then you're going to be looking at another 5 to 6 months possibly before you see that price inflation and increase actually kick in and take place. But in that 2 year period, so once we go into the bear market, $10,000 used in the top 10 coins. I believe we're going to get a more mature metaverse in the next 2 to 3 years. You're going to see Facebook begin to come online, push more stuff out there. Decentraland and others that may be built on, Ethereum, Solana, those platforms, Axie Infinity, Sandbox. These are likely, in my opinion, again, this isn't financial advice, but over this next period, I think, the NFT space, the metaverse space is going to be huge. You got to remember there's going to be a lot of pessimism and negativity surrounding crypto when everything crashes. because this time when it crashes, like when it crashed in 2018, we were still in a bull market, and generally speaking, in the stock market and in the real estate market. But what I believe is going to take place this time is that all markets or majority of markets are going to crash. Stocks, crypto, real estate is going to be a huge reset in asset values. And when that happens, people are going to be negative across the board on everything. So it's going to be important. Like $10,000, 100x on $10,000 is a million. So we're trying to do our best to get a 100x play. Now you got to be pretty bold if you're going to put the whole 10,000 in one play. Most people wouldn't suggest that. Probably suggest some diversification, which, to each his own. Again, I'm not giving you advice, but you do your own research and allocate your money the best way you see fit. But I'm just saying, I believe in what I plan on doing in the next bull market. I'll probably diversify some, but I'll probably have a majority, whether it's in Ethereum or Sandbox or Axie Infinity or whatever the coin or token may be. I'll be looking at those really heavily because I think they're going to do really well when the next bull market, and more, you got to think more people are going to come to the table in the next bull market. So it's an exciting time. For the first time in history, this is the first time I actually want a market to crash so we could go ahead and get to it, so I can start accumulating a bigger bag of these tokens so I can set myself up for the financial future that I'm really looking forward to. But it'll come in due time. In the meantime, I've kind of been holding. I bought some Immutable X. It was just like $200, so I haven't been putting a lot of new money to work. But that's kind of my plan and play for the next 3 to 5 years. I'm really being patient, trying to raise cash, because when things fall apart and people throw crypto away, and they will, that is going to be the time you want to walk into the space with as much cash as you can, at least $10,000 over the next 2 to 4 years, 3 to 5 years. I'm sorry, and I think that's going to be a huge win. So, man, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Appreciate you tapping in. Please, please, please obliterate that like and subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm so we can get the video out there to more great people like you to find the content valuable. And we're going to keep this thing going. Make sure y'all visit TICKRapparel.com. Get one of 4 premium teas that are currently available on the website. Receive 10% of that sale, gross sale, back to you in Satoshis. It's not being done anywhere, and we're excited about it. So until the next video, guys, peace, lessons. I'm out. Love and respect.